What's up, guys? Welcome to Chaco's Garage. I did not plan on making a video because I was just gonna do it. But I am getting air conditioning. I already installed the bracket. I got the bracket from Z-Car Depot. It's the swivel bracket where you can. It just works like the alternator, where you can adjust the where you want the compressor, which makes it to where I don't need an idler pulley or a tension pulley, so I can just run the belt right off the crank to the compressor and it'll be completely fine, because I can pull the compressor as tight as I can and as to get some tension on the belt. So that's one problem I don't need to figure out. But I have this wire routed this way. I'll show you where it's coming from, but this is going to be the power wire for the compressor. And then this wire, I have it routed all to the front. I'm going to attach it to the stock harness with zip ties. But this wire comes all the way to this binary switch, which will be on the new air cleaner I bought. That is the old air cleaner, and this is the new one. It's gonna go right here where it's blocked off. I'm gonna use the stock air cleaner mount, which will work completely fine. Okay, so and then this plug right here on the binary switch is gonna go in the cabin. In the cabin, connected to this stock dealership add-on switch, which is right here, right there, and it's already connected to the harness somehow, the dealership. I'm actually taking the gamble to see if everything here is functional and just taken apart. Anyways, that binary switch wire is going to be connected to this. To be honest, that's also a gamble. I don't know what that's going to do. It's supposed to. So the binary switch is supposed to be connected to the AC switch. I see AC and I see a switch, so I'm gonna connect it here. Anyways, so when you switch it, you're asking the binary switch, hey, is it safe for me to kick on the compressor? The binary switch, I guess, reads pressure and height in one of the hoses or whatever, and it'll be like, hey, we're in the green zone, and it'll kick on the compressor from that other switch, or from the other wire coming off the binary switch going to the compressor. It'll kick it on. But yeah, the other day I figured out, here, let me put this in neutral. I figured out my blower situation. I followed the line in the harness. Apparently I didn't have a fuse in the inline fuse. It was just completely empty, so that's why my blower wasn't turning on. It was just never replaced. But yeah, that's everything so far. I really got all the hard work done, pretty much. I just got to connect all the lines. The only thing is I gotta mock up the lines, but I have to take these. I'm gonna have to take my lines and these connectors that I'm gonna use to get crimp, because I'm not gonna spend $100 for the crimp tool just to use it one time. I'm hoping that maybe it's like $1 or $2 to crimp each, and I think I need about 6 crimps. We'll see if the AC shop would even allow that service. But yeah, man, that's what I got going on. Next clip is just gonna be all the stuff mocked up, and yeah, man, I got nothing else. This is pretty down and dirty simple. I'm just really lucky that this car came with the dealer add-on, so all I gotta do is just route lines. Oh, okay, so one more thing. I'm taking a gamble with this original condenser. That's the only component that I'm not changing other than the AC unit inside the cabin. I think it's fine. I think the compressor shat on the last guy, and the guy was just like, fuck the AC. But that's just my guess. We'll see. Okay. Here's what I got going on. I put the dryer in its clamp where the old one used to be. I'm still figuring out which way. This side is in, so I'm assuming it's gonna go into the evaporator. Still not completely sure yet. Still gotta do a little bit more research, but I have the wire routed. I had to return the other compressor because the low side port was just an uncommon size, and I didn't have the oh gosh, excuse me. I didn't have the size. Like, it just, this is a 10. So with AC lines, there's like 8, 9, and 10, and the one I needed was 12. I could not find the 12. So ordered to return that Chinese compressor. Ordered another Chinese compressor, hoping that the fittings are correct. If not, I'm just gonna go to an AC shop, see if they can get me one or make me one, since they specialize in stuff like that. And then that's when I'm gonna do the power cord or whatever to this blue wire. Compressor comes in today, and this is a random dog that just came in. Gave her food and water, and now my dog is inside her crying, trying to come in. Or yeah, cause if I let them out, they're gonna probably attack her, cause they're stupid. Anyways, I got the tool to clamp down on the these things. I could hook up my camera somewhere so I can show you, but anyways, you put the fitting over the hose like that, make sure it's all the way, and then you take that clamp. First you open it up, and then you put the die, whatever die it is. So I think that one's a 10, size 10 fitting, and you go ahead and put this, it has little slots, you put that in there, up and down, and then you put the fitting in between, and it's hydraulic. So you put it to work, you screw this dial to work, and then you start squeezing, and then you feel pressure until you can't squeeze anymore. That's when you're pretty much done. And then to release it, you reset. So you turn the knob counterclockwise. So right now I took the evaporator out of the car because this whole system ran on R12. I could have just used the adapter and clamped it on there, but this, I don't know if you can see in the inside, it has nothing in there, so the R34A will leak through the holes no matter how well clamped it is, because R12 is, I don't know how to explain it. I watched a video on it, did some research. I have to absolutely change the hose because R34 will leak on the old hoses. So these new hoses, they have some type of lining in there. I know you can barely see it, it's gray, and I guess that's what prevents the R34 from leaking. But anyway, finding the fittings to go on here is ridiculous. I had to find a male fitting. This is a size 10 male fitting. O'Reilly's had it. I could not find it anywhere. I had to, like, it took a long time to find, and because I also had to have them flared, and most fittings nowadays, they don't come flared, they come like this because it's like a newer system. They usually use a what do you call this, a gasket, and then their thing is not flared because it just goes into the hose when you connect it. But this required a flare fitting, which was very difficult to find. It took me all day to look for it. I mean, I should have looked at O'Reilly's first, even though I looked at AutoZone, but AutoZone pissed me off, so I think I'm an O'Reilly's guy now. Anyways, these come in Tuesday, Wednesday, so it's gonna take a minute to finish this system, but this is literally gonna be the last thing. So I'm gonna have everything connected, but I'm just yapping at this point. This would be the last connection, and then I can start pulling vacuum. I also ordered, because I didn't want to go to the shop just in case something like didn't work out, like just in case something leaked or the condenser ended up being bad or something. I bought my own a vacuum pump and manifold with gauges and stuff, so I can refill and vacate my own stuff. And it'll be a lot cheaper because on Amazon you can buy, I think it was 6 of these for like $60, R34A. I bought these at AutoZone because I had a gift card and I just wanted to use it. I should have just got the one on Amazon because I think I paid $40 for 3. I could have got 6 for $60. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and connect all this, and I guess wait for the compressor. You might, yeah. The next, I don't feel like really recording today, so the next clip is just everything's gonna be connected, and I'm just gonna be waiting for those fittings. Okay, I have all the vacuum lines connected, and I'm pulling a vacuum right now. I'm at 30 mercury, or whatever that thing is. I don't know, I'm just watching YouTube. I'm YouTube certified, man. Anyways, YouTube guy, a couple YouTube guys said to leave it running for like 45 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna shut the vacuum off and then let it run for another hour to see if it holds vacuum. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so I did a dumb mistake for the condenser and the evaporator, the original parts. I totally forgot to flush them. So I'm flushing them right now, and then I'm gonna start over with the holding the vacuum and stuff. So, but I'm gonna flush it, flush all the old R12 solvents and whatever that could be in there and debris out of there, and do the same thing for the evaporator, and I should be good. Okay, so I deleted a lot of footage because everything went to shit pretty much. Something wasn't working. I have a feeling what wasn't working. I think the AC switch wasn't working. It's because like I haven't. All right, let's take it step by step. The only thing old right now is the condenser. I took out the, where is it? I took out the evaporator. Don't know if that was a problem, because it wasn't leaking or anything. And I have a feeling that the AC switch was the problem, because I have my new evaporator hooked up or whatever. I have all the wires hooked up and everything, man. Like, turn it on. So there's an LED light right here on this switch, and it's actually connected to the AC switch, the original one that I've been using. And once I click it on, and then I turn on this fan, the light should be clicking on, but I don't know what's going on. Man, this was working yesterday. Oh, I know it's not working. I unplugged one of the wires. Give me a second. Okay. I plug the wire back in, turn on the AC. You see how the light turns on? So that means everything's connected on, but once I turn this AC switch all the way to the right, the light turns off. And it doesn't seem like it wants to work. So when I was doing the AC on the old evaporator and stuff, I had the switch all the way on, but like if I turn it like a little bit more back, the light turns on. I'm assuming that's the freaking reason why my AC wasn't blowing cold, because I was turning off the AC by turning the switch all the way off, or all the way on. So the wiring's a mess right now. I have everything out, mainly because I'm waiting for something to go wrong, and I could pinpoint what wire needs to be where, but I believe I have everything where it's supposed to be. But yeah, let's take a look at this stuff. I took out the blower fan housing, and then I took out the evaporator, and then I just used the brackets that this universal evaporator came with. And then I have the binary switch wired to this relay. I have the relay inside. I had no more space in the engine bay. But this didn't have a slot for me to put the capillary wire into the fence, so I just drilled a hole to the side and have it out of the way. Well, I'm gonna go recharge it right now and we'll see what happens. This was a this is crazy, man. Air conditioning, man, so complicated. And maybe it's not complicated, but I'm definitely making it complicated. But yeah. Okay, so we are, I did the thing, but this time it worked. I guess it turned out to be the evaporator. My evaporator is running at 63 degrees. Oh, yeah, I'm probably getting a lot of air. I wish it was colder, but hey, 63 degrees. That's badass, brother. I'm using a cooking thermometer. But hey, we got AC in this old ass car. Now I can clean up everything and do some ducting. It's gonna look ugly like this for a while until I can figure out how to cover it. But yeah, we're gonna drive around with this, and then we'll see if it breaks or whatever, and then I'll end the video. Okay, I've been driving around San Antonio. I just got KFC and the car wants to die with the AC on at idle. Like my car died at the KFC. The RPMs just go way too low at idle. Like, just watch. And I gotta figure that out. I gotta tune it a little bit, but it still blows cold air. It gets a little warmer when I'm at idle, only because I got no fan on my condenser, and I only have a binary switch. If I want to get a fan, I need a trinary switch, and I don't really want to mess with all that now. I finally got an AC running cold, so I do need to figure out this. I probably just need to tune the idle speed. But yeah, this is the end of the video, man. If you have any questions, if you really want me to make a in-depth video on what exactly I did with all the wiring and the stuff I took out, just let me know. Thank you for watching, man. Later.